Coronation Street's Pat Phelan looks set to be involved in a dramatic hostage showdown in upcoming scenes after he uses a gun to shoot a Weatherfield resident. Having previously been tracked down in Wales by Gary, a fight between Phelan, Gary and Joe will ensue, which will result in Joe knocking Phelan unconscious. Deciding to take him back to Weatherfield, Gary and Joe will lock Phelan in the storeroom in the builder's yard. Whilst Sarah berates Gary for his behavior, Phelan will regain consciousness just as Kevin Webster's son Jack lets himself into the yard and discovers Phelan tied up. In a bid to break free, Phelan urges Jack to find some scissors to cut him free. However, Phelan's attempts to break free will be thwarted when Gary and Sarah return just as Jack is struggling to cut the bonds tying Phelan down. In a bid to rile Gary up, Phelan goads Mikey North's character with nasty jibes about his mum Anna, but as Gary snaps and gives him a vicious kicking, Phelan suddenly gets up and throws a chair at Gary before making his way into the builder's yard where he pulls out a gun. Bubbling with rage, Phelan ties up Gary and Sarah and heads to number 11 with his gun. As he forces his way into the house and comes face to face with Eileen, a gunshot rings out. 11. Phelan makes his way into the bistro carrying his first casualty. But who has been shot? After firing his gun at No. Interrupting Michelle Connor and Robert Preston's wedding, Phelan demands Ali to administer first aid before he grabs another hostage and locks himself in the kitchen. As the police surround the bistro, will everyone make it out alive? Coronation Street continues on ITV, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m.